It's a nice start to the day, isn't it? It's been outside my hotel room at 7 in the morning for about 20 minutes. Unbelievable. So I've been a bit stuck for 4 days. I've been in this place, this echoey, soulless place. So it's time to change that. I've just booked an apartment. It looks fucking horrible. But I'm gonna do it because there's very few options and I cannot stand another night in this place. As you've seen in the morning, there's cars outside and all sorts. Anyway, we'll tell you more about St Cristobal and why I'm still here shortly. I was feeling very apprehensive about this flat that I've bought, mainly because the photos are ridiculous. They're like a photo of a shower curtain or a sink. You know, there isn't a picture of a room, for example. But I took a chance on it just because it was a flat to myself. And then I thought, how am I going to find it? Are they going to be able to speak English? You know, finding these little apartments is always very difficult. So I haven't got a functioning SIM card at the moment. So if they don't speak English, it could be very difficult to find. So I was really regretting booking it, and then I got a message from the host saying that they weren't here and I needed to cancel it and they'd give me a refund. And I've remembered that Shimbles sent me some recommendations for hotels, so I've actually booked one of his hotels. It looked really good and it's only $10, £8 a night. Anyway, before I leave, I'm going to go back to the laundry place because I seem to be missing a lot of pants. So I've got on my phone a little translation. This... No?
No, lo entregué todo.
Okay, no problem. So I kind of expected that to be the outcome, but I've definitely... I don't know if I'm going mad and I'm not. I definitely had 8 pairs of pants, or at least, and now I've got 4. But you know, what can you do? If she says no, she's... That's it, isn't it? Where the hell do you buy pants from in Mexico? So I'm kind of just stuck in St Cristobal, to be honest, partly because I quite like it. But obviously it's not my, you know, I want to be in nature. The climate is great, that's a big plus, but also just because I don't know where to go. But also because I need to get some stuff, like, I really need to get, I've accepted that I'm just using cigarettes as tobacco now, but I could really do with finding a smoke shop and getting some papers. And, so I almost just walked into a Mexican then. What's the other thing I need? Fluoride-free toothpaste. I really need some fluoride-free toothpaste. So, because I'm thinking of going to Guatemala next, so my chances of finding these things are just going to get slimmer and slimmer. I'm told Guatemala is like 20 years behind Mexico. So, yeah, I could do with stocking up on a few supplies while I'm here. Anyway, this is my, it's not awful hotel, it's not like the first night, but it's been, it's just soulless and echoey. And it's quite noisy out here on the road first thing in the morning, as I showed you earlier. But yeah, that first hotel was has been fully booked ever since that night that I had it booked, which... The night I stayed there were only 2 people there, including me, so I thought I could just be able to roll it on like I always do. But no, I've ended up here for 4 days. I haven't actually filmed for 2 days. You know, because how much can you film of one town? Although it is quite good, I do need to show you the square. But I think today might be a bit of a moany video where I talk about the challenges of being an expat. An expat with no home or direction. And he's been sleeping under mould for the last 5 nights. This fruit shop is amazing. It is the cheapest fruit I've found so far. Look at the colour of these bananas. Are they a different kind? Interesting. £2 for a load of bananas and 2 peaches. Gracias, amigo.
Okay.
Check out. Gracias.
Hello.
Right, let's go and get a taxi. I'm armed with screenshots of maps and addresses, so I think we should get one okay. But first we're going to go to this awesome little cafe that's just around the corner. Oh, it must just be an evening place, it's not open, that's a shame. So there's a real mix, there's like 2 distinct types of Mexicans here. There's these people that are dressed like this, clearly very traditional and part of a don't know what to say, tribe or local village. I imagine that's for historic dress wear and how Mexico was, and then you've got modern ones like this. It's an interesting mix in St Cristobal. See, here, ¿cuánto?
¿Dónde? Que de Nicolás Ruiz. 70.
70. Is that
70?
70? I was thinking succinto.
No,
50.
50. ¿Qué es 50? 50.
Okay, 70.
70?
70, yeah, see? Very hard to barter when you don't know the numbers. I really need to learn the numbers. So all the roads in the main part of St Cristobal are one way and were clearly designed way before there were this many cars on the road, or any cars, I dare say. That's the hotel from hell that I stayed at the first night. Nice Mexican cart shot. That was bad timing. So it's pretty much constant traffic in St Cristobal because, like I say, the roads aren't designed for modern day car usage. I'm going to show you this amazing building later. We're still going to do our St Cristobal tour at some point tomorrow, no doubt. The whole town seems to be encapsulated by hills and mountains, so it is very quaint and interesting, but also a bit of a shithole. This hotel is about 1.1 kilometers from the centre, so twice as far as my current one, maybe 3 times as far. And yeah, it looks like we're going towards the edges. Right, free road, finally, to the mountain. So we're pretty close to the main town here. They have all these cool side streets that I'm going to show you with everything, well, a lot of them have something like that hanging on the top, and they're all different. That one was the umbrella one. What did you think? Well, yeah, it's a right little that one, isn't it? All these little roads, it's just like this everywhere you go. It's very quaint. I like it, even if it's not particularly practical. Well, I think we're nearly there. I've got the picture of it on my phone, and I've shown it to Driver Man, and it looked like he was looking at properties as if he's expecting to be around it, yeah? Looks like a much more residential part of town, hopefully quite quiet. Although with roads like this, it's always going to be a bit noisy, isn't it? Interesting roof design. Get a bit worried at this point where, like, if the driver says we're here and I get out and then we're not here, then what do I do? Because I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere here. It is quite far out. He's looking now as if he's expecting to be here. I think this could be it. Ooh, what's that? Doesn't look very open, does it? You think it's the same?
Okay.
Is it? But is it open? Doesn't look particularly open, does it? I'm not sure I really want to get... Ah! Hola! I have reservation. Sorry, not español.
Bueno, ahorita te escribo, claro. Pero están haciendo limpieza.
Yeah, see, no problem.
Sí, ven,
So he's saying they're still cleaning it because check-in isn't till 3 o'clock. What a nice kitchen, eh?
Aquí puedes bajar.
Sí, gracias.
¿Hablas inglés?
English, yeah, sí.
Dame tantito, estoy trabajando.
Oh, right, yeah, good. Gracias. Perfecto. 10 minutes and it'll be ready. Perfecto. Gracias, amigo. Señor, sorry.
Sí.
There's a garden. Oh, wow. I just see cafe as well. Cafe maker. Wonderful. Fantastic. That's great. Gracias. Can I see? Oh, wow, the garden's lovely. Sorry about the ass shots. Gorgeous. Ah, perfecto. Yeah, cut that clip out so you won't get the ass shots this time. Whoa, beautiful! Wow, look at that for a view. There is St Cristobal, everyone. Beautiful. Wow, very nice. I think we might be extending our stay here a little bit. Gorgeous. They're having one of these makes so much difference to life. Oh, proper glasses. Even the amazing hotel didn't have glasses. Oh. Yes, I just look. Gracias. Okay. Okay, perfecto. So I've just extended my stay. I haven't actually seen the room yet, but it's quiet. And there's grass. So yes, we're going to be paying for 2 nights.
236, 1, 2,
Dos noche.
4, 6.
Gracias, amigo. Right, he's just invited me to the room. It's a room reveal time. Oh my god. What? This is perfecto, senor. Very good. Wow. Nice and light. I've got a sofa. This is the best room I've had. And it's a tenner. An English tenner. Gracias. So yeah, there's another bed up there, look. Wow. Oh, see, yes. Amazing. Perfecto. See. Oh, you want me to look? Yes. It's very nice. Beautiful. What a lovely space. I can't believe this is a tenner. I guess it's a bit out of the city, but oh, I should have come here 4 nights ago. Thank you, Shimbles. It's displaying the lights to me now. What amazing facilities. Look at all this lightage. Beautiful. Perfecto. Home from home. Yes.
Este de abajo.
Downstairs, yeah.
Y este es del baño.
Oh, okay.
Sí. Ese es este.
Oh, I see. So it's my own, but it's not in the room. Perfecto. Gracias, senor. Wow. Amazing. I think we better make ourselves a cafe con leche. I ain't actually got any leche, but there might be some in the fridge we can steal a bit of and hopefully replace. We'll definitely replace because we're in a town. Shops. This feels great. I feel like I might stay here a while, but we'll talk about that on the street because it'll be more interesting out there. But yes, cafe, joint, and then let's go and see if we can find some toothpaste sin florido. Hot water is left valve and it takes 1 minute to get hot. Gracias. Perfecto. What a host. I don't think I've ever had so much information. I feel like I'm in his home. Is this his home? I'm not sure if it's a hotel or a home or a what. But it's a tenner a night and it's got a sofa and a coffee machine. So this is my street. Lovely and quiet with that amazing mountain view. I'm going to tell you some stories as we get closer to the town and the scenery gets a bit more I think this is amazing. What's the word? A bit more exciting. Lots of people and things happening. I'm not sure we are going to make it to the centre. Oh, actually, there's those umbrella things. So we'll walk down there because that's a very nice street as I tell you about my latest thoughts on what I'm going to do. So it really hits me that as an expat or somebody doing whatever it is I'm doing, this escape adventure thing from the UK, more escape than anything else, how important it is to feel like you've got a home or as close to a home as you can. And you see and hopefully even feel over the camera the difference between the place that I've just booked into and the place that I was staying before. You know, how sterile the first place was, just white tiles everywhere, no shared spaces, very much a hotel, here's your room, now fuck off. Compared to that place where, you know, I've got a sofa, I've almost got a little flat and a garden and a space, and the main thing for me, silence, or very close to it. There's definitely been silence there. When I was sat on my roof terrace earlier having a joint, it was pretty much silence. So I'm thinking that maybe I should really value that and extend my stay for about a week. But I'm just scared of getting into another late bachelor situation where I find somewhere, feel these vibes, and then regret booking so long. But what that would also allow me to do is to go on Amazon, the Mexican Amazon, and then order some toothpaste. And really, I should buy a new phone. I should bite the bullet now. I can't carry on being a YouTuber using the phone that I'm using. It's a nightmare. So, we're gonna buy some leche. Hola.
Mi nombre es Diego.
No español.
My name is Diego.
Oh, nice to meet you.
My name is.
Tom.
Where are you from?
England.
Londres?
Manchester.
Manchester.
Sheffield, near
Yes.
Manchester.
Yes.
Good to meet you, brother.
Thank you very
Have a
much.
good day.
You're welcome.
Thank you. He was a very friendly man, wasn't he? I was waiting for him to try and sell me something, but it didn't happen. Honestly, Mexico is so friendly. I've got a story to share where this is why I need to learn the numbers, but also it's kind of like, do I? I mean, obviously I want to learn the numbers, but I was buying a dessert off the street, and I thought she said 90 pesos, which was very expensive. So I gave her 40 just to see what would happen. And she asked me if I wanted 2 desserts, and I said no, 1, and then she gave me 20 back. It was 20. You know, I mean, she could have so easily just taken that 40. She could have had whatever she wanted, to be honest. Honestly, I mean, apparently this is a cartel ran part. I have never felt safer anywhere. I mean, I just feel so, no, maybe Thailand. I mean, Thailand is just so safe, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I've had one interaction so far. One interaction with some clearly possessed person who, you know, looked awful, he looked like a crackhead. And he was sort of spitting at the ground as he walked past. Kind of spat on me. It was weird. But that's literally the only negative interaction I've had in what? How long have I been here? 6 weeks now? I think all I really need is some milk, some leche, and some tacos. And then I think a day of chilling in my house. Or maybe I'll treat myself to some cream for my cafe con creamies. See? Gracias. Wow, look what I've just found. A tobacco shop. Finally, I was starting to worry about running out of papers. Because yes, I scored yesterday. That's one of the stories I want to tell you. And they sell actual tobacco. They sell actual tobacco. Wow. Quanto American Spirit?
205.
Oh, can you show me on... Yeah, or calculator. Okay, great. This stuff was amazing. I really enjoyed that. Maybe I'll get 1 of each. Uno American Spirit, uno Flora Marada. Yes, sí.
Mezcla natural, que es mezcla de tabacos, y esta es con lavanda.
Tobacco. That's this one, yes? Yes, I think that, yes, see. So it's just under £1 for small roars. It's all it is pretty expensive for papers. It's just over $1, 75 pence. Uno this and uno this. Gracias. 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 Got some big ones that are quite a bit cheaper, so I might try those as well. So these work out at about 75 pence. Uno. I'm scared they might be a bit thick and nasty, but it's worth a try. Okay, adios. Gracias. What I find that was, I was getting to the point where I was thinking I was going to have to empty out cigarettes and, you know, fill them with tobacco and ganja. Some bambinos. And it's an extra good job that I've stocked up on those wonderful products. Oh, oh she wasn't very happy about that. Oh well. Is because I had a very successful grinder meat last night, and no, nobody got the wang out. It wasn't that kind of meat. It was a bud buying meat. I managed to get half an ounce for 15 quid. And no, it's not the best, but it is bud-like, and it certainly does a job. And yeah, it allows me to not feel myself so much, which is always nice. So yeah, it was great. I just put on my profile looking for 420. And someone messaged me, turned up in a car outside the hotel, and the job was a good one. I had said to myself that I wasn't going to buy any more, but obviously when the day came, the panic set in, and just I think it's partly the environment, you know. I think if I'm in a hotel like that, you know, if I'm ever going to stop, it needs to be when I'm in a space like I am now, or preferably in nature, because I need to be able to surrender. I need to be able to surrender to self and silence. Self through silence, I should say. But when you're in a noisy, soulless place, very hard. But anyway, I've got half an ounce now, so I better wait a week. Some super, like loads of super nice shops and cafes like this. I mean, this is, you know, this is like what Thailand had, and westernized and just beautiful. First time I've really seen it in Mexico, or it is the first time I've seen it in Mexico. So I have been struggling a bit the last 4 days. It's not been like super depressed or anything, it's just been existing and surviving rather than living. And I realised that when if I make it as a YouTuber that actually earns like guaranteed decent money, to be able to go in places like that, you know, that's the next stage. Nicer places to stay as well, which I've been doing a bit. But yeah, if I get to go in cafes like that and restaurants like that, rather than eating, I love the Mexican, like the one that I tried to go to earlier. I love them and I'll never stop using them. But if I could mix it up with places like that, that would really change the experience and make it feel more like I was living rather than surviving. At the end of the day, that is what I'm doing. And when I find a place like I've got now, I feel like I should just extend it for a few days without worrying about what I'm gonna do, or, you know, I'm just gonna live. I'm just gonna live outside of England in a quiet, safe, calm space. Keep using up more of that 6-month visa that I've got, because it feels foolish not to kind of use it all, really. As long as I can keep enjoying Mexico, or keep living in Mexico, I should say, and just being content. Because moving about all the time is exhausting, and it's the energy, like what I showed you in the taxi earlier, when you don't quite know if you're going to end up there, or, you know, it's going through that regularly. It's hard work. I'm going to head back to my home. I actually feel like I can use the word home. Definitely couldn't use that this morning. On the way, we're going to find a nice Mexican burger. There was a nice looking restaurant close by to the home. Or we'll go somewhere like this, but I just get scared of these going to be super expensive. But this is what I mean, there's really nice places here, you know, it's a really, really nice town with galleries and things like that. But the next video is going to be really focused on St Cristobal. We're going to start in the centre. I'm going to try and do it as a travel video. Obviously we'll still have hopefully my humour and way, but yeah, I want it to be very much this is St Cristobal rather than this is a miserable victim elder struggle. Look at it, galleries everywhere, struggling his way through life. So yes, I mean, I'm sure some of that will come in, but we're going to focus very much on, I think it's there, the old ancient centre. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Yeah, we've already been down there. The tour videos didn't do very well, but they did very well in the comments, and it seems people really enjoyed them. So I'm thinking there's all these waterfall tours, which I just don't think I can handle. But there is a village tour, I believe, which may be worth doing from a YouTube perspective rather than my enjoyment perspective. Hello, can you tell me about the village tour? You do a village tour? Old village? No? Mexican village? Let's have a look. Yeah, I've already done quite a few waterfalls. Let me have a look. So we've got waterfall. I think it's this. What's this? Not in Engels? Engels?
No.
No.
No tengo en inglés, pero a ver, dame un segundo.
Coffee tour, that looks quite interesting.
No,
I think she's doing the whole translate thing on her phone.
Solo son como las salidas. No sé qué tours estés buscando en especial, pero pues estos son como los tours, que es el cañón del sumidero.
Sorry, no español.
Okay.
So the coffee route will visit to the town. Yeah, so I think that's the one. ¿Cuánto?
700.
Sorry, can you show me on calculator? Gracias. 700. Okay, gracias. I have a think and come back. Gracias. Imagine that. I just feel that one's a bit different. I mean, we could go and do one of these beautiful nature spots. I do find these tours so exhausting, though, the touristiness and busyness of it. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, even though they didn't get many views, they were very much appreciated. And I just wonder if they have a future as well, if people will search for tours out, if they're interested in doing them, and then find the videos. That's why I want to do like I hate this word, I can't say it, specific St Cristobal town centre one. Because they might actually have some longevity as videos. Look at this, proper coffee machines on a street corner. Gosh, did I get this guy in the last shot? What a character he is. Alright, let's head back to our home. Now we've got our cremo lecho. When I get back, I'm going to ask if I can extend for, I think, a week. Let's just do a week. And then get on Amazon and order some things. Am I going to lean into spending stupid money on a phone just because I'm a bloody YouTuber? I kind of realised last night that I'm just putting off the inevitable. Like, I have to get a better phone. So I might as well do it now rather than going through the nightmare I am right now every single day of having to basically reset my phone to be able to download a video. It's crazy. So it's quite interesting. I don't know if I can cope with the music. Can't do with the music. It's not terrible music, it's just very loud. I'm ready to start putting a bit more effort into learning Spanish. Somebody, I think it was you, Di, that said you had a spare Duolingo account, and I gave you my email, and I never got an email, I don't think, unless I missed it, which is highly possible. Cafe Organico. No menu there. Yes, whoever it was, and if it was you, Di, but whoever it was, can you please email me with that? I would like to definitely get the numbers nailed. I think as I settle more here, and it's still all very like woo, energy-wise and just experience-wise. But yeah, I think there's a bit more space being created where I could start learning a bit of Spanish. Gosh, that hotel looks lovely, doesn't it? Very rustic vibes. We're just a little peeky weekies. Oh wow, it's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Hello, I just show your hotel to YouTube. I go now. Adios. Beautiful. Perfecto. Oh, I can't wait. I mean, there's part of me wants to say, if I'll ever be able to stay in a place like that, but I know I will. As long as my YouTube doesn't get taken away from me. Then I know I will get to a point where I can stay in places like that. Although, to be honest, I kind of prefer the place I've got now. But yeah, that, it's just got such a, you know, you just feel when you go in, you just feel relaxation, like, whoa. Lunchtime, going to the market to make some monies, I guess. Oh, we haven't had a Beetle shot for a while. Hello, Beetle. Cool street shot with some nice graffiti. Well, not so nice, but some graffiti, I should say. Some gosh, I should have shown you. I've just passed the most gorgeous coffee shop, and it just smelled like the coffee that was coming out of it. Again, I'm not quite at a place where I can justify that. The point where I can justify that when I can make my own at home. But yeah, soon it's coming. Some nice art on this telegraph pole. A bit more street art. There's quite a lot of that around here. I like the green. I really like that green. Opposite, we've got a matching door, look! Perfecto! You're not going to believe me, I'm going to try and get it. A beetle just went past, it's exactly the same colour there, can you see it? Love synchronicities like that. I just think this is quite a good shot, the bin man with the bin roof. Haven't really got much commentary for it, but I just liked it. Although I think this is an even better colour. I think I'd go as far to say that might be my favourite colour. What do you think in the comments? It's a beautiful one, isn't it? Because obviously it's run down and some people will say a bit shitty in some ways, but then it's just vibrant and there's just an energy to it. I love it. I absolutely love it. But at the same time, I don't want England to look like this. It's a weird paradox to this world where when I'm in places like this, I love the, I'll just say third worldness of it. But the fact that it's all coming to the UK, not so much Mexican, more Pakistani, not so keen. I think this was a place that I noticed. The music is bearable, but I really like the look of that. The music's gone off. Great. Oh no, it's coming back on. To be fair, it's quite nice music. It's very chilled out, very nice. Gracias, señor. Am I right in thinking that people like this are señors, not amigos? Hamburguesas grande?
¿Grande? Ah, hamburguesa.
Yeah?
Ah,
Sí, gracias.
Disculpe, no me pueden ayudar para
Soy no español.
No.
Soy
para una operación.
No, sorry.
No,
Sorry.
sorry.
You know, I really genuinely look forward to getting to a point where I can say yes to stuff like that. I mean, there's only so many times you can say yes, and to be honest, I probably could now, but it's just awful. I mean, especially when we're in a pretty expensive place relative to this area, but I can't say. I'm going to say Quasadillas and make a fool of myself, and you're going to laugh at me, but it's definitely spelled Quasadilla. I don't know how to say that. But yeah, that place that I showed you earlier, it was 60 for 2 Quasadillas. I have no idea how to say it. Gosh, people used to laugh at me in England, let alone now I'm in Mexico and I still can't say it. Not very good at all. But you know, 60, yeah, cool, but she's going to go and choose a blooming burger for 150, isn't she? Oh, sí.
¿Este mejor?
Sí.
Este no.
Why does it have to be one or the other? See, I love.
Cuatro.
Okay, I'm not sure why she took my sauce away just because I'm now having jalapenos. Like that, you know, I make a spiritual story out of everything, and I've been researching intuitive introverts, Carl Jung's labelling people like me, and that is, it's a negative that comes from a positive of being able to see all the underlying agendas and wants and desires in society and people. But he calls it the second stage, where you just start getting ungrounded from reality and everything just becomes a spiritual story. So I am aware of that, but I do, you know, I do it. So I do feel like incidents like that are just the universe being like, do you want to trust? Do you want to trust? Do you want to appreciate that you're all one and it's all just consciousness anyway? And to give to yourself, because that's what it would be by giving to her. And then you guys will give to me and it will all get reflected, but it's so hard to trust. Because obviously there's been many times where I've made these stories out of these things, like buying a house in Thailand, that was trusting and all trust and cost me 150 grand. So, you know, but then there were other lessons that came from that, and that was meant to happen, so it's a difficult one. Basically the way I see it is the more you can trust and the more you can lean in, you'll get what's meant to happen anyway, and you'll become the aligned, authentic being you're meant to be. But it doesn't come easily. It comes through, like, yeah, losing the house in Thailand, having to start to give in a way that makes you feel like, I'm gonna lose everything. Ooh, is my burger gonna get cooked on a proper grill? When I saw the prices, I thought, oh, I can get somewhere cheaper, and I thought, you know what, it's gonna be good, and I think it is. Actually, having said that, it's already got a grill going over there. I don't know if you can see the little flames. Oh no, not ketchup. Oh, I don't want ketchup. I want the. What about the picante? The piccoli, the.
¿Quiere el otro también?
Yeah, I liked that. Don't want bloody Heinz sugar syrup. One was natural and homemade. What's she blooming doing, taking that away and giving me this crap? But I love this. I'm a massive fan of jalapenos. That is great. I'd like some guacamole too, please. Sí, very good. Perfecto. Gracias. Oh, it's got a punch. Presumably she thinks the jalapeno mixed with this is going to be too much for a gringo. And I think she may well be right, because that has got a real kick. There we go, there's a burger with bacon, being cooked on a proper grill. Oh, what's that cheesy thing he's doing now? That looks amazing. Ooh, I think this is going to be... Ooh, I'm not sure about that sausage stuff though. That looks very crap. But the rest of it looks great. I'm not into cheap sausage. I'm not particularly slagging up his sausage. Like, to me, all sausage is cheap unless it's like really good, like Lancashire homemade butcher sausage. I'm not really a sausage fan. You'd be surprised, wouldn't you? I know what you're thinking. Oh. Taking in that beautiful blue sky and noticing how much peace I feel within myself and just calmness. So, and it's all over getting this place that's just up there, and just knowing that I've got a really, well, I need to make sure I've got it for a week, but knowing I've just got a really nice calm space that feels like home. It's so different to the feeling I had for the last 4 days, where I'm just like in this hotel and every day I'm waking up like I need to get out of this hotel, and then not really finding the energy or the motivation to be able to do it, and just booking another night and knowing I'm not really going to enjoy it. Such a different feeling. It's like a groundedness and a stability, like, whoa, I can really feel it after 4 days of not having it. Gracias, amigo. Perfecto. It's a big ass burger, isn't it? The actual burger's not quite as big. Jalapenos added. Let's take a chance. I might live to regret this. A little bit of this. It might be un petito, but it's good quality meat.
And eating the sausage is tasty too.
Gracias, adios. Alright, let's go home, drink some coffee, smoke some ganja, try and book it for another week.
I think we need some more of the old. Oh God, why is it going all nasty? It worked quite well last time. It's all comfy this time. It was meant to be a silent cinematic shot, but obviously I screwed it up because I'm a crap YouTuber. Not too appealing, but it'll do. Really? Looks pretty gross, doesn't it?
I've given it a whisk with a fork. It's not quite so bad now, but I think we'll be getting leche next time rather than cloggy creamio. Yeah, just been in my room then. Peace. Just hitting me how like the last 4 days I've had to have like YouTube or some YouTube on in the background constantly, on a speaker as well to cover up all the background noise, falling asleep to YouTube, and suddenly it's like, oh, I can be in silence, I can just be in silence. And there's something coming through for the first time in 4 days. I'm like, oh, I'll edit tomorrow's video rather than doing it in the morning like I have for the last 4 days. What I'm saying is the space is so crucial, like it just allows such a better mental health, let's say. And suddenly there's like, oh, I feel like I've got space to do some videos for Not Today Satan. And I'm like, yeah, it's so important having an environment like this as a base for the rest to come from. I mean, obviously I've known that, but really feeling it more than ever this time. So the coffee looks gross, but it tastes great. I'm just trying not to look at it as I drink it. Oh, it's so nice. Organic rolling tobacco again. Oh, makes such a difference. It wasn't as bad as I thought using cigarettes. I just thought it'd be horrendous. You know, I haven't done it since I was 15, but it was actually way better than I thought. But this is much nicer. To do a few massive thank yous as the donations inevitably slow down, may become even more meaningful. A massive thank you to Alexander, Mr. Moran, Emma, Nicholas, Arctic Nick, big thanks brother, 2 donations in the last week, really appreciate it my man. Karen, G French, Craig, Carolina and Vicky. Vicky paid for us to go to the ruins last week. Thank you so much guys, it's so massively appreciated and very reassuring. And a huge thanks to Rio, Bradley and Michelle who have recently joined for Patreon, which is just amazing knowing that I'm getting a monthly support package. So thank you so much guys. Cut! Sorry, I don't like to cut days, I do like to do full days. But the next half is beautiful. We're going to St Cristobal and see all the culture and the... Oh, just St Cristobal at night, it's beautiful. It really is such a... Yeah, it's beautiful. So I wanted that to be a video in its own right, and I didn't film for 3 days. So I've not got much content, so that's what's going on here. I hope you forgive me. Please do like, please do subscribe, drop me a comment, and I'll see you tomorrow when we go into St Cristobal at night.